Joel stood quietly in the middle of his mother's bedroom, the afternoon light filtering in through the sheer curtains. Dust danced in the air as he opened yet another drawer full of old receipts, faded prayer cards, and tangled ribbons. 3 weeks had passed since the funeral. The world kept spinning, but something inside him remained still. Cleaning out her room felt like erasing her, but the landlord was waiting. He had to finish what he started. Behind a stack of crocheted blankets in the closet, Joel spotted it. A blue metal lunchbox with cartoon decals barely visible under years of scratches. The moment he picked it up, a weight pressed on his chest. It was his. He hadn't seen it in over 2 decades. He opened the latch with hesitant fingers, half expecting it to be empty. But inside was something he never could have predicted. A sandwich. Molded, shriveled, wrapped in oil-stained paper. Next to it, folded with care, was a piece of paper that had yellowed with time. His mother's handwriting was unmistakable. For Joel, don't skip lunch again. Love, Ma. The words blurred. His throat tightened. He sat on the edge of the bed, the old lunchbox still open in his lap as memories came flooding back. He remembered those early mornings. She would be in the kitchen at dawn, quietly humming as she fried eggs or cooked hot dog slices, packing them with rice and a banana in that very lunchbox. She did it before every shift, whether she worked the pharmacy counter or cleaned houses. And every day, she slipped that lunchbox into his bag like it was the most normal thing in the world. He also remembered how he hated it, how he stuffed it into his locker and pretended he forgot it, how he'd rather line up with his classmates for greasy spaghetti and styrofoam than take out something his mother had made. His friends would tease him. Is that homemade? Yikes. So he stopped saying thank you. He stopped opening the box, but she never stopped packing it. Once, he came home late and found her asleep on the couch. She had worked a double shift, but still managed to leave his lunch on the table with a note. He had tossed it aside, too caught up in a teenage sulk to notice that those meals were more than food. They were her way of loving him, silently, consistently, in the only language she had known. Joel never thought about that lunchbox again after he left for college. Life moved fast. Bills, deadlines, children of his own. He visited her when he could, called when he remembered, but he could never recall the last time he said thank you for those years of quiet care. And now, she was gone, and the lunchbox had waited, tucked away, with one final note. That night, Joel couldn't sleep. He watched his wife in the kitchen preparing snacks for their daughter. Sliced apples, a peanut butter sandwich, juice in a small tumbler. He had never paid much attention to these small rituals before. But now he saw them for what they were. A language of love, written not in grand gestures, but in the ordinary, quiet, invisible, steady. He got up, walked over, and picked up a sticky note. He wrote, "Don't forget you're awesome. Love, Dad." Then slipped it beside the sandwich. The next morning, his daughter found the note. Her eyes lit up and she tucked it carefully into her pencil case. Joel watched her in the rearview mirror on the way to school, holding that slip of paper like it was magic. And in that moment, something inside him softened. Later that evening, Joel placed the old lunchbox cleaned and empty on the kitchen shelf. Not hidden away, but in full view. A reminder that love isn't always loud. Sometimes it's packed in foil, tucked in bags, left waiting in lockers, unnoticed, but never unfelt. Because some of the most powerful I love yous are the ones you don't hear until it's too late.